All right, everyone. So we'll start standing tall on the top of our mats today. Starting out in mountain pose. We're going to start by taking some deep inhales and exhales. Starting to relax our minds. Not worrying about anything else around us, anything else we have to do. Really focusing on our breath. And for about 20 seconds, just start to center yourselves. Let our thoughts come and go. For this next hour, nothing else matters but us and our practice. We can start by slowly rolling out our necks from side to side. I'll face you guys from side to side, back and front. Maybe trying to touch our chin to our chest if possible. After sitting in front of a computer, which I would assume most of us are doing, our neck, our shoulders are sore, we're tight. So we're going to loosen out those shoulders with just some rolls and some shoulder shrugs. Loosening up our whole upper body. Now taking our arms, inhaling, reaching for the ceiling. And just staying here for a second. Really stretching out our upper body, our shoulders, the middle of our back. We're really reaching for that ceiling. And we're going to slowly, with our hands in prayer, coming down to a forward fold. The back of our knees are soft. And only going down as far as we can. Maybe grabbing our elbows, placing our hands behind our calves. We're going to push up, taking our hands on our shins, our back is flat. And then releasing. We're going to do that a few more times, loosening up that lower back. Our palms on our shins, pushing up. And coming back down. One more time, pushing up, our back is flat, our head is neutral. And coming back down. Staying here for a few more breaths. Taking our fingers, walking them out to the left side. Again, we're only going as far as our body allows. Getting a nice stretch from our calves all the way to our lower back. And walking our hands out to the right now. coming back to center, placing our palms on the ground and stepping back into the downward dog. So we're going to slowly pedal out those calves, elongating our spine here, warming up our whole lower body. Warming up our lower body, our back. And we can place our knees on the ground, coming into a tabletop position. So our back here is flat, our core is tight. We're really squeezing those abs together. Dropping our abs now, having a neutral spine, a neutral head, and really moving our spine here in cat and cow pose. Pushing up, rounding our shoulders and spine. Dropping our bellies once again, neutral head. And going at your own pace with this. Loosen up all those back muscles, our shoulders. Continuing to breathe. And of course, allowing our thoughts to come and go. Remembering that this is our practice. One more time, dropping our bellies and pushing up. And when we're ready, coming back into tabletop position. For this next pose, you're really going to want to make sure that your core is tight. Extending our right arm out first. You can stay here if that's enough. Or we can kick out that back left leg. We have a nice spinal balance here. And pretend as though someone is pulling on your hands and pulling on your feet. Getting that really nice stretch. Rolling out our ankle. Making sure that our back is flat, not dipping at all. And dropping back once again. Tabletop position. Taking a second here. Same thing on the opposite side. We're going to first extend our left arm, and we can just stay here if we want, or you can kick out that right leg. Engage that core, really, really squeeze those abs. Rolling out our right ankle. And placing both hands back down, both knees back. Coming up. So now we're on our knees. Having good posture here. We're going to take our fists and just press them, put them on our lower back. Pulling our shoulders back. We're going to extend, opening up our chest, opening up our hearts towards the ceiling. We have a slight curve in our back here. Again, we're opening up our chest, stretching out our shoulders and our back. Coming back to neutral, relaxing our upper body. I'll face you guys for this too. Continuing with our posture, extending our right arm up towards the ceiling. So we're getting some dynamic tension all the way down our right side. Again, we're reaching for our ceiling. And carefully, we're going to shift to the left side. So now we're really breathing into our rib cage, those intercostal muscles. And with every breath, feeling the expansion of our muscles, the stretching. And try to keep your hips as straight and as neutral as possible, just shifting that upper body. And coming back down to center once again, loosening up those shoulders. Raising our left arm up now. Our core is tight. Staying here for a second. Reaching for the sky. Our hips are straight. Just carefully twisting now to our right side. You might notice that one side is more difficult to work with than the other, and that's okay. And coming back to center once again. Go on your mat the same way I am, on the long part. And we're going to just stretch out our abs a little bit more. So we're going to go on our right side first, taking our left foot straight out. And our right leg is bent, just slightly. And we're opening up our chest towards the ceiling, working our core here. If you want to challenge yourself, maybe kick that leg up. So now you're really, really working your abs. But if not, keep that leg on the ground. There's no wrong way to do this. Whatever is more comfortable. Couple more seconds. And releasing. Nice job, everyone. Going on the opposite side. So now we're on our left side. Our right leg is kicked out. And our left leg is bent just slightly. And of course, we can stay here. Or for more of a challenge, we can place our feet together. And really working our core, our side muscles. Instead of coming back up now, we're just going to turn right back down into our tabletop position and just carefully sitting back into our child's pose. So our knees can be spread wide, or if you want your knees closer together, that'll work more of your lower back. Whatever is more comfortable. Our hands can be out in front of us, they can be behind us, or if you want to stretch out your triceps, maybe try putting your hands behind your neck. I'll come running, oh yeah, see you again. With the same song of all Pushing back up once again into our tabletop position. Placing our left palm in the center of our mat, our core, of course, is tight. Taking our right arm, opening up our chest towards the ceiling. Getting a nice stretch here and on our side. Getting a spinal twist. And we're going to thread this arm through. So taking our right arm, coming right through to get a stretch all in our shoulder and upper back.
I'll be knocking on your door. You just call me.
Taking that left hand in front of us, pushing back up, opening up our chest once again, and coming back to center. Taking a second here. Our right hand is now in the center of our mat. Taking our left arm and extending up towards the ceiling once again. Threading that left arm through now. Feeling that stretch all throughout our back. And of course, only going down as far as our body allows, not pushing anything. Pushing back up, re-extending. And placing both hands in the center of our mat back to tabletop. I'm just going to switch to this side. But from tabletop, we're pushing back up into downward facing dog, loosening up our calves once again.
Ain't good to know you got me. Ain't good to know you got me.
We're going to start by placing our right foot in the center of our mat and kicking up our right leg. So again, we can just stay here if you choose, or we can open up that hip and making sure that we're not putting all of our weight on this right arm. We want to make sure that the weight is evenly distributed on both hands, but while really opening up that hip. And stepping through that left foot into a low lunge. Our knee can be on the ground, or we can come up, whatever is more comfortable. Either way, making sure that we have good posture. Our shoulders are pulled back. Our core is tight. And we're getting a deep stretch in our back right hip. We're not feeling any pain. And being cautious of this knee. We want to make sure that at all times, our knee is over our ankle. Taking our hands in prayer and twisting. We can open up our palms if you choose. Taking that right knee, placing it on the ground, framing our left foot, and sitting back now. Again, only as far as we can go. If we're up like this, that's totally fine. If we're all the way back, that's awesome, not a problem at all. Remember, it's completely fine. We're stretching out our body, we're moving, we're making a difference. So really breathing into this hamstring and in our calves. Our lower back is getting some work here. Now, if we were in a normal yoga studio, I would tell the people there they can use blocks, but of course not everyone has blocks. But again, only go down as far as you can. We're going to push back up through once again into a low lunge, but this time stepping right back into our downward facing dog. Using those calves. Our left foot now will be in the center. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side, picking up that right leg. Feeling the strength in that leg, in our left leg now, and in our upper body as we twist to open up that hip. Our weight is evenly distributed on both hands. And stepping through for a low lunge on the right side. Wherever we choose to put our knee is fine, on the ground or up. We can have our hands above our head in prayer or just by our side, whatever's more comfortable. Taking our palms together, and again, we're going to do a spinal twist. Opening up our hands if we choose. Coming back to center, framing that right foot, and carefully sitting back. Noticing one side, one leg might be tighter than the other. Maybe noticing our lower back is tight or our shoulders. Either way, we want to continue to breathe into our hamstrings, our calves. Carefully pushing back up into a low lunge once again. Stepping back, downward facing dog. This time we're just going to walk our feet to our hands. And we're going to stay here. Again, our knees, back of our knees are soft. Our hands are hanging. Our hands can be grabbing our elbows, whatever's more comfortable. We're going to carefully rise here. We want to go vertebrae by vertebrae, so we're not rushing anything. Very slowly. And we're right back where we started. Our shoulders are pulled back. We're back in mountain pose. If you need a drink, feel free to take a drink now. If not, we're just going to take some deep breaths to recenter ourselves. And if we're all ready, we're going to go into our warriors now. So stepping forward with our right foot, stepping back with our left foot. Our left foot is going to be at a slight 45-degree angle towards that left corner of our mat. The trick to this, though, is we want to make sure that our hips are facing the front of the room. Carefully sinking into this right leg, but making sure that we don't turn out like this. We're straight ahead. And of course, watching that right knee, making sure that it is in direct line with our ankle. And of course, there's no right place to put your hands, it's wherever you choose. We're going to straighten that right leg, stepping forward just a little bit with our left, popping out our left hip here. Opening up our chest once again, while also getting a nice hamstring stretch. Placing both hands on the ground once again, stepping forward with that left foot. And again, we're in forward fold. Taking a second here.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not, 'cause I'm just back.
Carefully rising like we did last time, vertebrae by vertebrae.
Those to the ones that we back. Those to the ones that we lost on the way, 'cause I'm just
Together, we'll take a deep inhale. And letting that all out. Same thing on the opposite side, stepping back with our right foot now. Our left foot is straight ahead. And our right foot is at that 45-degree angle. And sinking slightly into that left leg. Really feeling the strength of our whole body here. Not just in our legs, but our entire body. And what our bodies are capable of is amazing.
Here to the ones that we got. Here to the wish you were here, but you're not. Dreams bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Those to the ones that we made. Those to the ones that we lost on the way, 'cause the dreams bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back, memories bring back.
Straightening out that left leg, stepping forward a bit with that right. Really extending our arms out. I forgot to mention that last time. Extending our arms out like this. Reaching with our left hand until we no longer can. Dropping that left hand down by our left foot. Opening up our chest.
Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Everything will be alright, only the person to say, hey. Here to the one that we got, cheers to
Once again, both hands go down on the ground, stepping forward with our right foot. And from here, instead of rising right up, actually face you guys for this. So staying in forward fold, instead of coming all the way up, we're going to extend our arms out like airplane. And just coming up halfway, we want to squeeze our shoulder blades here. Working our low and middle back and our upper back, actually. And dropping back down to the ground. 4 more times. So rising up halfway, extending those arms out. Again, really reaching for both sides. Feeling that chest expansion, our shoulders stretching, and our back working. Dropping back down. Once again, coming up, number 3. Shoulder blades are squeezed together. Relax. Number 4, coming up, extending and making sure that our back is flat. We want to really make sure we're not coming up like this. Releasing 1 more time, coming up halfway. And releasing. Nice job, guys. Rising once again, carefully and slowly. Deep inhale together. And now we're all going to face the long ends of our mats. So sunflowers and moonflowers is what we're going to go into next. This is really works our hips, our glutes. It's tough, but it'll get a nice sweat going. So our feet are spread a little wide and our toes are pointed out just slightly. Taking both hands, inhaling, reaching for that ceiling. So we're really stretching out all throughout our upper back. And we're going to pretend we're sitting right back in a chair. But we want to make sure that our shoulders are straight on. We're not coming up, coming down like this. We're straight up. We're getting a nice stretch in our groin, our hips, our glutes. Coming back up, reaching for that ceiling. Sitting back once again, just how we did, except this time our chest is up. And we're sweeping the ground if we can with our hands. And back up. So you can go at your own pace with this. You don't necessarily have to follow me. But we're really just working our hips here. And squeezing our shoulder blades together, of course, too. That will help. Sometimes if we suffer with low back pain, that could be cause of tight hips. I know that's always been a problem with me, so this exercise especially really helps to loosen up our lower body. Actually relieve some tension in my low back. And don't feel like you have to race through these. Continuing our breath. We'll do 2 more full rounds. And whenever we're ready, we'll stand right up. Actually, we're going to place our feet My mat sliding. A little closer together now, straight on. Our left foot is going to start by staying parallel to the back of our mat, and our right foot is going to go straight. So very similar to Warrior One, this is Warrior Two. We're going to sink into that right leg once again, extending out our arms, but this time our hips want to be open. Especially with this, make sure that that knee doesn't go in. I always have a problem with that. You want to make sure that our knee is over our ankle at all times. Again, great to stretch out your hips, your groin. And trying to gaze over our right hand if possible. Flipping over that right palm, we're going to extend backwards, placing our left hand anywhere between the foot or kneecap. And here we are once again stretching out our side body. Extending that right leg out, taking our right hand, placing it by our right foot, and opening up our chest. Of course, only going as far down as we can with our hand. Opening up our hearts to the ceiling a lot during this practice. Hands really rising once again. Flipping that right foot. So now the right foot is parallel. The left foot straight on. Carefully sinking into that left leg now. Extending our arms. And if we can, gazing over our left hand down. Watching that left knee at all times. Flipping over that left palm, extending backwards. Maybe noticing that one side is a little harder to go back. My left side always is. But again, only going back as far as we can, just enough to feel that stretch in our left side. Extending our left leg, bringing our left hand down. Our right hand rises towards the ceiling and our chest opens. Carefully rising once again. And bring our feet a little closer. Nice job, everyone. Before we go on the ground, we're going to do one balancing pose. Next slide. So this is called dancer pose. So I'll actually face this way so you guys can see. So starting with our right foot planted on the ground, feeling strong in that right leg. And grabbing that left leg. You can stay here. There's no problem with you staying here. However, if you want more of a stretch and a balance, extend that right arm out. Push out. Noticing how I'm pushing out. My foot is pushing on my hand. I'm not pulling in. You really want to engage your core in this. This is not an easy pose by any means. And if you fall or wobble, that's okay. As long as you don't fall out, it's all good. Try to find a point in front of you that's not moving. That'll help. And slowly drop that leg. Nice job, everyone. Shake out those legs. Same thing on the opposite leg. You'll definitely notice, I'm sure, one is harder than the other. So placing that left foot now on the ground, really grounding it. Grabbing our right leg and staying here if we choose. All right, so see, it's okay. Or more of a balance, extending that left arm out and pushing out with our right leg. Releasing. Nice job, everyone. Those are not easy at all, but it definitely helps with balance and with core stability, definitely. So with 15 minutes left, we can take it down to the mat and do some stretching and cooling down that way. So, standing in front of our mat and mountain pose once again. Inhaling, bring your hands above our heads. Having a slight bend in our back here. Coming into a forward fold. Stepping back, but now we're going to step back into a plank position. So, our back and our butt are in line with each other, and our shoulders are over our wrists. We want to make sure that we're not like this and we're not like this. We want a neutral spine here. We're going to work on our core for a little bit here. Just a few more seconds. Really feel the burn there. And placing our knees on the ground, we're going to push back once again into child's pose. Again, we can have our knees close to each other or out for more of a hip stretch. It's totally up to you.
I can still shut down falling.
Lowering our heart rate. We'll be here for about 30 seconds, just relaxing.
When I taste you, baby, I still see you. What's wrong with you? The same only one. I come around. Your breast against the battles. Oh, baby, I never leave. The love that I need. When I taste you.
Once again, towards the top. Coming right down on our bottom now. Sit towards the long ends of our mats. Starting with our right leg kicked out. And our left foot is going to be on our inner thigh. So with this, instead of just our normal, stretching like this, I want us to take our left arm. Inhaling, really reaching for that ceiling here. And only as far as we can, try to come down. So not only are we stretching out our hamstring, we're stretching out this entire low back that also connects to our hip. And you'll feel it. Definitely feel the stretch more doing it this way. might notice, I notice it here, that my middle back connecting to my hip is really tight. So doing this will definitely help stretch it out.
Baby, I still see you. So what is it? Same old worry.
Walking our hands out that right way. Kicking out that left. Placing our right foot on our inner thigh. Once again, taking our right arm now. Really reaching for the ceiling, taking our time here. And pulling down as far as we can. Getting a nice stretch all throughout our back down to our hip. The music is going crazy. Walking those hands up. And now taking both our legs. And just carefully, we're not trying to go down as far as we can. Normally I would say if you have a blocker, if you have a towel or anything, just carefully coming down and placing your hands on the ground here, but normally I would say placing your hands on a block. Again, only as far as your body allows. We're really opening up our hips here. It's kind of an intense stretch, but it's good. It's a good one. If you don't want to do that, you can take your hands and put them on your ankles. Totally preference. Walking our hands back up once again. And taking our legs straight out, carefully laying on our backs. So again, just really lowering our heart rate now. Taking our right leg, pulling our knee to chest. Getting a nice stretch in our hip, our glutes, and rolling out that ankle. Bring that right leg back down at the ground. Grabbing our left now, pulling knee to chest. Rolling out that rolling out that left ankle. And finally, we're going to take both our knees, pulling them to our chest, and maybe just rolling from side to side. Massaging out our lower back, getting some blood movement. And releasing both legs now. So we have 8 minutes left. 8 minutes. So for the next like 30 seconds, if you need to stretch anything else out, feel free. But for the rest of us, if you don't, if you're comfortable, if you have, you don't even really need a blanket or a pillow, but if you have one, feel free to grab that. And we're going to go into our final relaxation. So we're just going to lay here for the next 8 minutes and we're going to chill out. It's going to be great. So. And if you fall asleep, that's totally fine too. I'll wake you up at the end. Make yourselves comfortable. All right, everyone, we're going to start to roll out our wrists and ankles. We're going to shift now to our left side. Just hang out here for a few seconds. Carefully when you're ready, no rush at all. Just going to push ourselves up into a crisscross position. And as always, I have a quote for you all. So I was thinking about how much I missed school, but I'm sure most of us are missing school in college in Cortland. And so I came across this quote and I was like, wow, this definitely speaks to me. If I knew, that we had a couple days left, maybe I would have done things differently or enjoyed the moment a little more. So I was looking at quotes for today and I came upon this one and I thought it fit great with what's happening. It says, stop acting as if life is a rehearsal. Live this day as if it were your last. The past is over and gone. The future is not guaranteed. I hope we all remember that as we go on in this virus and eventually things die down. To just live in the moment because nothing is guaranteed. The light inside of me honors the light inside all of you. Together we say, namaste. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate the turnout. Every Tuesday at 12. So next week too, if you guys are interested in coming back, I'll be here. And yeah, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, Mia.
Hi, thank you. Okay, Chris, I just hit stop. Okay, yeah, stop recording. Okay.